man, I got another good video for you guys. First of all, do you guys notice anything different about me? I'm not wearing glasses. Should I wear these today? Let me check out these frames. What about these? Yeah.
Come on, man.
These are the ones that I typically wear, but hold up.
Stop it. Get some help.
Also got a new pair that I really am starting to dig, and these are them, and they really help to block out all this light that I have going on. But besides that, guys, I got a good video for you guys today. If you want to understand the top 10 tech jobs in 2023, then you're going to want to stick around for this entire video, because that's what this video is about, guys. As I think about it, 2023 has been a fantastic year, but it has been a leap year when it comes to technology. Things like AI and so forth is starting to speed up the technology revolution, as I would like to say, and new opportunities are continuously existing or created because of this technology. And whether you are in tech today or you are looking to get in tech in the future, you want to know where the jobs are going, right? The trends of the jobs. So stick around for this entire video to understand the top 10 tech jobs in 2023. I am Antoine Wade, and you are watching the Black Heights channel. Yes, you are watching the Black Heights channel. So go ahead and hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now let's jump into the video. Now I'm going to do this video in reverse order, starting with number 10 and then working our way down to number 1. At number 10, guys, this is for you social butterflies. If you are a social butterfly and you have a passion for technology and you are a good communicator, this one will be for you. And this role actually incorporates people, because it's all about people, technology, and online spaces. And you're probably like, Antoine, what are you talking about? Well, it is the community manager. And a community manager is someone who basically conducts digital communities, and they are responsible for fostering the engagement of those communities, building relationships with people in those communities, and ensuring that the online spaces thrive with positivity and collaboration. And you can imagine communities as basically caretakers of the bustling digital garden. That's what I like to call it, right? So just as a gardener nurtures plants, right? They chop off the leaves and all this other stuff to clean a plant up. Community managers nurture the online communities, ensuring that they bloom, they continue to grow, they have vibrant conversations, and they have new connections. They are responsible for growing a large community and making sure that it is well represented. And a lot of times community managers serve as the public face of the brand, engaging with online audiences to generate excitement and attention for their company. So you see people on LinkedIn as community managers representing a company and so forth. And I would give you a quote that I got from a community manager, which says this: "What we do is a lot bigger than startups." And this is a quote by Anna Naomi, a community manager at Stack Exchange. And ultimately, it's a big time job. And when you are a community manager, you are the face of the overall brand in that company that you're working for. And the salary for a community manager is actually pretty good. I mean, like, the average salary is about $65,000 a year. And if you are more senior, you'll be making well into the 6 figures. And guess what, guys? The skills that you need to be a community manager is just great communication skills, empathy, and the ability to manage different personalities, because if you have an online community, you're going to have a whole bunch of people that come inside there, positive, negative. You're going to have some people who are just disgruntled and leave nasty messages and so forth. So you're going to have to be able to deal with different personalities. And to get started as a community manager, I suggest you start by honing in your communication skills and your empathy skills, right? Engage in online communities and learn about the community management policies and best practices. And also consider, Googling online courses to understand the nuances of online interactions. Now, what are some pros and cons of being a community manager? Well, a pro is that social media management offers the chance to basically shape brand image and foster loyalty from the people that are in the community. And you also get a chance to engage with customers very close. Now, a con of being a community manager is that the role demands addressing challenges and adapting to changing platforms and being available beyond regular hours. And at number 9, you probably hear me talking about this one quite a bit, but are you ready to embark on a journey in the world of sales and technology? And if you are, you should watch a lot of the videos that I have published on this channel already talking about this role. And that role is what, Antoine? The role of a sales development rep, an SDR for short. If you have ever wondered how technology and sales intersect, then this is the role for you. And a sales development rep, also known as an SDR, are basically responsible for bridging the gap between the marketing and the sales team. So they identify potential leads and reach out to prospects to qualify those leads. They have meaningful conversations that basically set the stage for a successful business deal. And you can think of SDRs as explorers in a tech sales frontier, as one may say. And they're basically like guides. They're guides who light a path for potential customers, prospects through the dense forest of products and services. And I like this role a lot because of the fact that you don't need a degree to break in the tech space as an SDR, right? This is a role that doesn't require any sort of coding or a technology background to get into this role, and it has a really good salary. And speaking of salary, the average salary for an SDR is about $55,000 a year. On the upside, it can get to $100,000 a year with variable compensation and so forth. I know a lot of people who are making about $85,000 a year in an SDR role. And the skills you need to shine as an SDR is excellent communication skills and the passion for technology. You need to have some resilience as well too, because you are going to get rejected. Yes, you will get rejected a lot. You need to have the ability to adapt to rapidly changing tech, right? Because the tech landscape is consistently changing. You already see it in 2023 with AI emergence and so forth. So you have to be able to adapt to those changes. Now, how do you get started? Well, you want to start by building a strong foundation in communication skills and familiarizing yourself with the tech industry. But I partnered with a company called Course Careers, who has an online course to help individuals become a sales development rep. They've helped hundreds of individuals break into tech sales with their online course. And if you choose to use the Antoine50 discount code, you will get the course for $450. The course usually is about $500, but you can get a $50 discount using Antoine50 discount code, and you will be on your way to becoming a sales development rep in the tech space. Now let's talk about some of the pros and cons. Well, the pros of being a sales development rep is that tech sales offers a chance to blend technology and sales, fostering networking skills, and it gives you the ability to earn a high salary with commissions. And you also have the ability to grow within your career very, very fast. Now, some of the cons is the role presents challenges in the fact that you will be rejected a lot. So you will be also performing repetitive outreach to customers using email and phone calls, and some of the times you will be in high pressure situations to meet sales targets. And at number 8 is another dope career, a really, really dope career, because if you are fascinated by the dance between aesthetics and user experience, then this one may be for you. And this one is for you creatives who are out there, the ones who have the creative minds, because you will be behind crafting seamless and visually stunning digital interfaces to give people a really good digital experience. And you're probably like, what are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about the role of a UX and a UI designer. And they are basically architects of user engagement, weaving together the threads of design and functionality to create interfaces that delight and captivate users. You can imagine a UX UI designer as basically somebody who choreographs the digital spaces and choreographing intricate routines where every element in the interaction aligns seamlessly, helping to guide users through a really good digital experience. And here's an interesting fact about a UI and UX designer. Many people just think that they're responsible for the overall design elements of software and applications and so forth, but in reality, they're also responsible for improving the usability and solving problems and enhancing the user experience as well. And UI UX designers are paid very, very well. Average salary is about $90,000 a year, and if you are more senior, you could be making all the way up to $150,000 a year, which is a lot of money, guys. And the skills that you'll need to become a UI UX designer is you have to have really good eye aesthetics, right? You have to have empathy for users' needs, and you have to have proficiency in design tools and understanding of user behavior and psychology. So how do you get started? Well, you can start off by logging into Google, Coursera. They have partnered to create a UI UX design course, and that will give you a good fundamentals or the fundamentals of grasping user experience. Course Careers also just dropped their course online. I am a big fan of Course Careers. You can go onto their website and check out their UI UX design course that was just dropped some months ago. They have had a lot of people go through that. It costs about $500, and if you use Antoine50, you'll get $50 off. I'm a big fan of Course Careers. They are a partner of ours. They don't sponsor this video, but they are a partner of ours, and they have helped hundreds of people on this channel break into tech roles, entry-level roles. So what are some of the pros and cons of UI and UX design? Well, a pro is that you get to shape digital experiences, and it is in high demand, and you get the chance to work on diverse projects. Now, what are some of the cons? Well, some of the cons is the fact that you have to constantly learn, and you'll get subjective feedback, because a lot of the times what you're measured on is not anything that is binary. It's really determined by how people feel and what they actually see. We are at number 7, guys, and this is an interesting one because I got a good friend of mine who's actually in this role today. And if you are intrigued by the notion of seamlessly connecting the gears of software development, then this role will be for you. This role is that of a DevOps engineer. And DevOps engineers are basically architects of efficiency. So they are responsible for streamlining software development processes by automating workflows and fostering collaboration and ensuring that the software that's going to be deployed is deployed smoothly. And you can think of a DevOps engineer as a conductor of an orchestra, bringing together developers, testers, and operations team to create a harmonious performance experience for the delivery of software. And these guys make a good amount of money, with the average salary at a whopping $123,000 a year. And if you are more senior in your career, you can be making up to $200,000 a year as a DevOps engineer. So what are the skills needed to become a DevOps engineer? Well, you need to grasp software development. You need to have expertise in the development of automation tools like Docker and Kubernetes. And you need to have knowledge of cloud platforms and strong collaboration skills. And to get started, you want to have some sort of a technology degree, or you can also get trained on DevOps concepts with online learning and working in different tools and practices. There's also certifications that exist out there for things like Kubernetes, and just get hands-on experience with the deployment process and get experience working with people in the deployment process. And a pro of being a DevOps engineer is that you can streamline the collaboration between the development team and the operations team, accelerating software delivery. That will give people an opportunity to use that software faster. And if you can do that successfully, there's a lot of career growth opportunities for you. And a con of being a DevOps engineer is that you have to have a good grasp of the operations side as well as the development side as well. So having that strong grasp of both fields can be very, very difficult for people, and you have to be pretty technical in this role. We are on number 6 now, guys. And if you are ready to become a digital architect, building the foundations of trust in a virtual world, and this job may be for you. In this role that I'm going to be talking about, you can think about them as the wizards of the decentralized technology, crafting digital fortresses and trust and transparency. Now, I know I said a lot, but the role that I'm talking about is that of a blockchain developer. And blockchain developers are basically the architects behind the digital revolution, and they are responsible for constructing secure and and transparent systems that redline how transactions are conducted in the digital world. And you can think of a blockchain developer as an architect that instructs skyscrapers in blocks, where each block symbolizes a safeguarded record. And the bedrock of this skyscraper is trust, and its architecture guarantees that any alteration to a single block would ripple through the entire structure of this skyscraper. And I think blockchain technology is cool. I mean, we haven't seen massive adoption of it like AI, but I do think it's going to be around for a very long time as we continue to evolve in the digital products that continues to be put out there is leverage. And that's where we're going to see the use of blockchain technologies and the ability for it to have more utility. That's what I'm going to focus on when I look at blockchains, is the utility of them. How does it actually work and what benefits does it have? And these are the ones that I also will invest in from a cryptocurrency perspective and so forth. And here's an interesting fact about blockchains. Well, you have Bitcoin and Ethereum that are on blockchain iterations and blockchain technologies. In the United States alone accounts for 40% of all blockchain startups globally. And blockchain engineers can make a whole bunch of money, with the average salary at $101,000. If you are more senior, you are making northward of $200,000 a year. Now, to thrive as a blockchain developer, you must master programming languages. A lot of people who become a blockchain developer have a degree in computer science or some other technical field, and they know how to code. So you need to have experience working in tools like Ethereum and Solidity. You need to understand the concepts of cryptography and data structures and consensus mechanisms, very important. And to get started, I would suggest you get a computer science degree or learn the basics of blockchain technology and then dive into hands-on coding projects. Again, it's a lot of coding. If you work in platforms like Ethereum, Tezos that offer development documentation and tutorials, you will be on your way. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. A pro is the fact that you get to engage in shaping secure transactions for the future with a high demand, right? I mean, like, blockchain developers are in high demand. Not only that, competitive pay. You already saw the salary at $101,000 a year. Guess what, guys? The industries that this will be used for is quite diverse, and the tech evolution is only going to influence this to be in greater demand. And the cons are the fact that you will have to always continue to learn, because there's going to be a rapid evolution into this space, and new blockchains are going to continue to be created, and you have to learn how to develop into different types of blockchain technologies that exist out there. And at number 5, if you are ready to shape the skies of technology and harness the power of the digital heavens, then this role may be for you. And that role is that of a cloud architect, something that I think is a fascinating career. But cloud architects essentially are the virtuosos of the cloud computing world, and they are responsible for crafting and designing intricate systems that harness the potential of a virtualized environment and virtualized resources, and provide scalability, reliability, and accessibility to businesses and individuals in the cloud over the internet. And you guys are probably like, what? But you can think about a cloud architect as a modern day sorcerer, right? Think about it as a modern day sorcerer. And they're responsible for bringing up the data and applications that float above us, right? And they are also responsible for granting access to the different applications that are floating above us for us to be able to use. And cloud architects can make a whole bunch of money. When I say a bunch of money, starting or average salaries for a cloud architect, I won't say starting, but average salaries for a cloud architect is about $218,000 a year. And if you are more senior, you can be making up to $370,000 a year. And the skills that you need to excel as a cloud architect, you need to have an understanding of cloud platforms such as AWS, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, as well as Google Cloud, the architect as well as the principles behind these different cloud systems. And how do you get started? Well, you need to get started by building a strong foundation in cloud computing concepts. So you need to acquire certifications in things like Amazon Web Services, certified solutions architect or Azure solutions architect. You need to have hands-on experience through personal projects and internships, and this will bolster you to becoming an Amazon, or not even Amazon, but just say cloud architect in general for whatever platform that you choose, whether it's Amazon, Azure, or Google. Now, what are some of the pros and cons of working as a cloud architect? Well, one is the fact that the job is in high demand and it offers competitive pay. But you'll also get a chance to work with cutting edge projects or cutting edge technology. And not only that, remote work is always a possibility working into the cloud. Now, a con, or some cons, I would say, are the fact that, there's going to be evolving tech needs. So you're going to have to constantly learn. And then not only that, you're going to have to maintain or learn about security protocols and security performance. And it is a pretty demanding role from talking to some of the people who are cloud architects. We are on number 4, guys. And on this one right here, if you are ready to embark on a journey to safeguard the digital world, then this is the role for you. This is the role, slow that down, for you. We're going to be diving into the world of a cybersecurity specialist, who are in my opinion, the unsung heroes who are responsible for ensuring that we have digital safety that exists out there. Let me explain what they do. Well, a cybersecurity specialist, they are responsible for guarding the digital world. They analyze and they protect and defend computer systems and networks and data from different cyber threats. So those hackers that exist out there, they want to make sure that there is a lot of confidentiality, let me use that word correctly, confidentiality and integrity in the information that is going into our systems, and it's not taken by hackers trying to get access to that information. And you could think about a cybersecurity specialist as knights, right? And these knights are wearing armor, but it's like digital armor, and they have these swords that they use to fend off, attacks from digital outsiders and digital outside knights, right, who are trying to steal whatever it is that these cybersecurity specialists are guarding and protecting. And these guys are paid very, very well. I mean, like, the average salary for a cybersecurity specialist is $103,000 a year, and if you are more senior, you're probably going to be making around $150,000 a year. And to become a cybersecurity specialist, you need to have a good understanding of networking, coding, risk assessment, and a knack for ethical hacking. I would also say you need strong communication skills to be able to translate complex technical jargon to some of the non-technical stakeholders who are part of the overall business. And to get started, you can get it in a degree program like Information Technology Management at Western Governors University, or Management Information Systems at your local university, or something along those lines. Many people have degrees in this field, but one of the things that you can also do is focus on getting certifications like Security Plus, right, or a CISSP, right, or a Certified Ethical Hacker, the CEH. I would also say this, right, we are partnering with a company called Level, who actually created a course that will help IT professionals break into the cybersecurity space. And it is taught none other by Josh Modakar, who's been in the cybersecurity space for a very long time, working at companies like Microsoft, as well as he's been in the cloud side as well. And his course has helped hundreds break into the cybersecurity space as a cybersecurity analyst. So you guys can check out the course on www.level.com, and you can sign up for the free intro course to determine if cybersecurity is a great space for you, or if becoming a cybersecurity analyst or a cybersecurity specialist is the right fit for you. But I would tell you like this, guys, that course is only $500. And if you use the Black 100 discount code, right, you will get it for $447. Now, what are some of the pros and cons of becoming a cybersecurity specialist? Well, a pro is the fact that cybersecurity is going to continue to grow. The need for cybersecurity professionals is going to continue to grow, because right now the United States is behind on cybersecurity talent, right? So there's over 700,000 jobs that exist out there, and not enough people who can actually fill these jobs. So high demand, high pay, working in dynamic challenges, or working with different people and making a meaningful impact is a pro. And the cons is that you will be dealing with intense pressure, doing incidents of people trying to hack into the different systems that you're responsible for protecting. and you're going to have to continuously learn, right? So those are some of the cons that I can think of. We are on number 3, guys, and if you are ready to dive into a world of tech sales where tech professionals are responsible for forging lasting relationships and driving deals to closure to shape a company's overall revenue and grow their revenue, then this is the right one for you. And this role is that of an account executive. And you can think of an account executive as the driving force behind closing deals and building strong relationships with clients. So they collaborate with clients, they understand their needs, they present technology solutions, and they ensure successful adoption of the products and the services that the clients actually buy. And you could think of account executives as the conductors of a tech symphony. What I mean by that is the fact that they're the ones who are responsible for harmonizing the customer's needs with innovative solutions. And this results in a seamless and creating melody between a business partnership between the company that you're selling software with or for and the company that's actually purchasing your software. And here's an interesting fact about account executive jobs. They can be found in just about every single industry that exists out there, but they are most prevalent in the technology space, where I continue to talk about because that is a role that I have been in for a good amount of time, making lots of money, which we'll talk about in a second. But they are most prevalent in technology, advertising, marketing, as well as public relations. And similar to careers such as sales or marketing management, account executives can lean toward the creative side with the customer-centric focus. And account executives can make a whole bunch of money. Average salary for an account executive is around $130,000 a year, right? With an upside of well over $200,000 because of variable commissions and other compensations that companies actually reward you guys. I mean, like, as an account executive at one point in time, I've made over $500,000 a year. I hit $600,000 a year and so forth. So it is a very lucrative career in the tech space that doesn't require you to do any sort of coding. And the skills you need to thrive as an account executive is communication skills, negotiation skills, relationship building skills, and having a deep understanding of technology and have a good business acumen, as I would say. To get started, all you need to do is hone your communication skills, right? Get some experience in tech sales. So you probably want to start off as a sales development rep and work your way up, right? You can go through training programs. You can jump on the Level Account Executive Masterclass that we are partnering with right now to become an account executive. Their masterclass will help you bridge the gap between an SDR and become an account executive, or you are already in sales but not tech sales. This is the right course for you because it's going to teach you the tech sales process, right? And it is a course that is done by Kevin Dorsey, who is a CRO of a unicorn. But not only that, he's been an SDR and grew up in that space, and he's also a LinkedIn influencer. So check out the Level Course Masterclass, Account Management or Account Executive Masterclass, and that will also help you to get a start and to become an account executive. And it's only $500, and if you use the Black 100 discount code, you'll get it for around $450. And what are some of the pros and cons of the role of an account executive? Well, a pro is the fact that you get to engage in really good conversations between customers on technology solutions that they may need from your company, but you also get a chance to enjoy high earning potential and a chance to grow within your career. Some of the cons is that it's a lot of pressure to be in sales. I would say that right now, as somebody who's in sales and up against a quarter close at this point in time, it is very, very stressful and can put you under a lot of pressure. But if you are able to handle that pressure and that stress, it is worth it. We are on number 2, guys, and that number 2, it is the role of a data scientist. And data scientists are the individuals who are responsible for data manipulation and analysis and crafting meaningful narratives from the vast and complex data sets that permeate in an organization. And you can imagine data scientists as explorers diving into caves of data, equipped with tools to mine in those caves and refine the data inside those caves and shape that raw data into valuable insight so that the business can actually use it. And here's an interesting fact about data science. 10% of data scientists, the time that they spend is on organizing data, and effective data storytelling is one of the most powerful skills that a data scientist can actually learn. The number of people who become data scientists from that of a data analyst more than doubled since 2010. So if you want to get started in the role or become a data scientist, you want to first start to become a data analyst. And data scientists are paid extremely well. The average salary is about $152,000 a year. And if you are more senior, you're going to be getting paid double that, $300,000 a year and so forth. I have many people who are part of this channel, AI Me. You guys can check out his YouTube channel. He makes well over $300,000 a year as a data scientist, and his channel really helps to focus on helping you to become a data scientist by the way of data analytics and so forth. And the skills you need to excel as a data scientist is proficiency in programming languages like Python and R, and you need to have data manipulation skills and have a good understanding of statistical analysis. And to get started, you need to begin by building a strong foundation in data analysis. So really think about becoming a data analyst first, and get a good background in data analysis and programming, and acquire relevant certifications like IBM Data Science Professional Certificate or Coursera's Data Science Specialization. And then build on your experience with projects and building a portfolio so that you can showcase the things that you've learned and be able to talk about that in an interview. Now let's talk about some of the pros and cons of becoming a data scientist. A pro is that data science offers the chance to review insights and view business decisions. A con is the fact that you get to deal with intricate data sets, and it is time consuming to prep data. We are on number one, guys. I know you guys are ready for this one, and it is the world of artificial intelligence, where algorithms will continue to shape our future. And the role that we are going to be talking about is that of an AI engineer. And AI engineers are basically the creators and innovators behind the algorithms that are responsible for powerful artificial intelligence systems like ChatGPT and Google Bard. But not only that, they're responsible for the artificial intelligence systems behind self-driving cars or virtual assistants and beyond. And you could think about AI engineers as modern day alchemists, blending data, mathematics, and code to transform raw information into intelligent systems that mimic human cognition. And I like this one because the fact that I use AI every single day, and we have seen the explosion of artificial intelligence in 2023. To be honest with you, ever since ChatGPT and GPT-4 came out, I've been using it just about every single day. Ever since Google Bard has come out, it has gotten better, and I've been using it just about every single day. It is the future, and if you know how to use these tools, it's going to make your life a lot more efficient. And not only that, it'll make you a lot of money as well too. And if you become an AI engineer, you'll be making a lot of money. AI engineers are paid on average about $160,000 a year. And there are some companies paying AI engineers $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year. And the skills needed to become an AI engineer, you need to have a good foundation in mathematics and proficiency in programming languages like Python, and expertise in machine learning frameworks, and the ability to analyze and process data. And you can get started by mastering the fundamentals of machine learning and artificial intelligence by taking online courses or going for a degree program at your local university, probably specializing in computer science or information systems with a focus on artificial intelligence. Let's talk about the pros and the cons. The pros, as I would say, exciting, innovative career. Not only that, you get to have a very large impact on society, and then lucrative salaries. Cons, demanding work. Not only that, you have to be precise with the information that you feed it, and that is returning back to the users, because if you return wrong information, and that can cause a whole bunch of disaster. That's what I would say, a disaster, because if you're giving information back in some sort of like self-driving car, of course, it causes accidents. You're giving information back in, information that you're sharing with a human or a doctor or something like that, that can cause a disaster. So cons, a lot of pressure, but not only that, you have to deliver precise information back to the end users. So there you have it, folks. My top 10 tech jobs of 2023. And I would say this, guys, if you are looking to break into tech, you should consider some of these jobs, because this is not just for 2023, it's for the future as well. If you are already in tech, you should consider some of these roles as you plan your career path to wherever it is that you ultimately want to be in the tech space. There are many of these roles that build on each other to give you a really, really good career and career advancement opportunities. Guys, if you like this sort of content, make sure you hit that like button. If you are new to this channel and you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can continue to get some more dope content like this about career advancement opportunities in the tech space. And until next time, guys, peace.